Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Galisteo and the Sanctuary of Light. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide this meditation into 3 parts, and we always begin at the top with our higher selves. Your higher self is the intuitive essence of your soul. It's your own inner voice. It's the highest octave of your own wisdom. So we ask the higher self to take form, we draw it into our body, and we sit in meditation. Then I'll make a little om sound so you can push the button on your apparatus and meditate for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we reach up with our consciousness into the cosmos and draw down a beautiful beam of white light through the top of the head, down into the stomach, the solar plexus. And from there we laser that white light out through our auric field across the planet and back up into the sky. And we do this with our breath. We breathe in, we draw the light down through us, we exhale and extend it out. And so you just continue to do that kind of breathing. It will take you into a beautiful state of meditation, slowing your brain, quieting your mind, and allowing you to become free. Another And in the third part of our meditation, people suggest a way for us to take this energy, this consciousness that we have through meditating, and extend it out into the world. And this week, the word that came was kindness. And I love this because even if there is war, even if there is sorrow, even if there's whatever tragedies that are happening, we can remember that kindness heals and that we can be kind to our enemies. We can be kind to the animals. We can be kind to each other. And above all, we can be kind to ourselves. So we will extend the light of kindness out into the world. But we will begin our meditation now with our breath by breathing in through the nose, hold at the top, and then as if you were whistling, very slowly exhaling, because it's the exhalation that draws you into a meditative state. Ready? Close your eyes. Breathe deeply in through your nose. Hold at the top. And now exhale twice as slowly. And once more, breathe in through your nose. Hold and exhale slowly. Ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to take a form for you. It could be a light, or a being, or a tree, or an animal, an equation. It doesn't matter what form it takes at this moment, but just ask it to take form now. See what form it brings to you. And whatever form comes, ask your higher self to show you the precise point on your body at this moment where you hold your own divine essence. And just imagine that your higher self is touching someplace in your body where that essence is being stored. And bring your conscious awareness into that place, and just imagine that you are, with your breath, drawing that divine essence, activating it, amplifying it in you. And in that same place that your higher self is touched, draw your higher self in through that point of divinity. And sit with your higher self within you, with your divine essence in meditation. Om. As you breathe deeply, reach up into the cosmos and draw down, a beam of pure white light down through your head into your stomach, your solar plexus. And as you exhale, laser it out across the planet, back up into the sky. Breathe in and draw it down. Exhale, laser it out across the planet and back into the cosmos. And just continue that beautiful pattern for as long as you like. Om. So, utilizing the vibration and the energy and the messaging of kindness, ask your higher self to show you, to whom do you need to extend kindness at this moment? That maybe they need to activate that, or you need to give them kindness with someone you don't like. Or it may be to all of the 8 billion people. But just bring humanity into your mind's eye at this moment. Whomever comes to you. And ask humanity what frequency of light, what color they need from you to awaken their kindness. Kindness is an aspect of humanity. And see what color they show to you that will help them to amplify that kindness that all of us have within us. What's the color that comes? And now reach up into the cosmos and again, pulling light through you, but pull exactly the color that they asked for. That color down through the top of your head, into your solar plexus, and laser that color out to all of humanity or to the ones your higher self showed you. And just feel as if it continuously flows down through you and to them, and feel as if they're taking that energy in. And it is awakening the kindness within, allowing them to experience themselves wielding that kindness energy. Good. Good. Just continue that until you feel a shift. And breathe deeply and open your eyes. And let us truly be kind to ourselves and to every living being on the planet. It's who we really are, and it will help us to see through the judgment and the separation, because we are one soul family here. We have a second section to our meditation. It's called Knowings. And every week, people from around the world send questions that they would like for us to converse about those themes in order to uplift ourselves, to illuminate ourselves and all those who are participating. So Allison will tell us the questions that have come for this week. Allison?
The first question is from Colmar, France.
France.
I have a girlfriend who calls me repeatedly whenever I'm enjoying myself with other friends. We are very aligned spiritually and deeply enjoy each other's company, but she is smothering me. Is this a form of possession that I've heard you talk about?
Well, it's not the same kind of possession I'm usually talking about, which is an energetic thing that controls your life. She may be smothering you, but she's not controlling your life. And so there are a number of ways that you can help yourself to get through this. It may be that she's not just being possessive, wanting to have you to herself, but it may be that she wants to be included. Do you share your friends with her? Or for you, is it just, I like to be with my friends. They're special. I've noted that most of us have different stratification of friends. With these friends, we do these things. And with the other friends, we focus on something else. And so our friends seem to reflect different aspects of who we are. And so it may be that when you are with these friends, that it's a different part of you that's expressed, a part that you don't think she would be interested in. And so there is that. And then there is, again, a part of her that may just want to be included, that feels left out. All of us want to be a part of each other's lives, especially people we love. What I recommend is that you absolutely communicate to her and say, when I'm with my friends, I'm with my friends, and I don't want you to call me. You go with your friends, or let's go together with my friends. And there's so many options there. So gently, so kindly, you can say what is true for you. And simply say, I love your company, but I also love doing this that I do with these friends. And when I'm doing that, you also could be doing something with your friends. Because a good relationship always allows for us to be who we are. And so you can gently, kindly, lovingly tell her what it is that you need. And if that upsets her and she doesn't get through it, then she isn't the one for you. But if you give her a chance to know her and hear her, what she has to say, that maybe she feels some anxiety or insecurity, that you can help her by saying, listen, we'll be together, but I can't be smothered, and neither can you. And so it's that we come together in this connection of enjoying each other and our spiritual links. That is there. And so help her by communicating what is true for you, and listen to hear what is true for her. And everything will be fine, because we come here to learn lessons of love, and no one can smother you. Allison, the second question.
The second question is from Emerald Isle, North Carolina, in the USA. I've read that Chris has had several near-death experiences, and my question for her is this. After death, do we have to keep climbing the brutal mountain of evolutionary experience, or do we get a rest? I'm deeply respectful of life and not thinking of dying anytime soon, but I'm tired, and I would like to look forward to something easier after I finish this life.
Well, there's two parts to this question. I love this question. First of all, you need to deal with why you're tired of your life. When we do pass from our bodies, it's usually when we're finished. So obviously, you're not finished, I'm not finished. Nobody who's here is finished in terms of our spiritual purpose. And so anything that tires you, that's hard for you, that feels as if you've struggled upstream or climbing the mountain, you want to focus on that and finish it off. And one of the ways that I always love to finish something off is to hold it in your mind's eye and then ask what frequency of light it needs to be released from you, because you're ready to go on to something else. And send light to that situation or whatever it is. And you will find that when you do that, it's much easier for you to feel free and to sort of go on and really realize that you don't have to carry the difficulties you've had through your life with you. That's not a good habit for any of us. We want to release and recognize that everything we experience are the lessons that we came to learn. And so if we see that way, we don't have to be defensive, we don't have to feel we're stuck with it or that we're victims of it, but that it was part of our growth. So look for what we call at the Light Institute, the gift of each experience, and then clear it. That's what we do at the Light Institute, even on deeper levels through incarnational work. The second part is, yes, I have actually had 6 near-death experiences. Perhaps I'm a slow learner, and I've gone to different places. I've learned a lot when I've crossed that veil. What I can tell you for sure is, yes, when you release this body, which is just an outer vehicle that you chose, typically what happens is that we go into beautiful astral frequencies. It's a stratification of astral where we are able to rest, and yet the consciousness is illuminated, so we're able to see what we have done, and without regret, without judgment, but to just feel the peace of, again, moving on from it, but kind of reconnecting with our higher selves, reconnecting with our true selves. So you will have that. And then with a smile on my face, I have to say to you, you will reincarnate. There is no end to reincarnation. Because if we didn't reincarnate, if we didn't take form, and that form may change each time, not just human, but other forms, the whole universes would fall in on themselves. Because the unmanifest must come into manifestation, must come into form. And so that will occur, and it will occur in the same way this lifetime did, when you have a consciousness that says, I'm going back to the form for my evolution. Remember that everything that happens to you, everything that you learn and evolve through in the body you're carrying now, when you leave this body, the consciousness takes it back and it amplifies potential, not only for you, but for all souls, the one soul, the universes, the multiverses themselves. Now, you can begin to program that. And instead of resisting, oh no, I don't want to be like this, allow yourself to begin to contemplate wearing a body that is beautiful to you, feeling the grace. I call it grace. The grace of moving through life, being able to recognize that everything that comes to you is something that you have invited magnetically, spiritually, and therefore you have already the answers, the capacity. And so you can begin to imagine that this life and other lives that will come will be with grace. And so really hold it in your mind's eye and feel the grace that will come to you, and that same grace will begin to influence your life now. So don't worry about the future. Without a body, the consciousness will always be there. But be in your body now and really help yourself to find the happiness and the life energy that will keep you well and evolving through this lifetime. Great love. That's it.
The last question is from Lucerne, Switzerland.
Lucerne. Hello, Lucerne.
To Chris Griscom. I work internationally, and everywhere I go, I meet people who know you.
Oh.
They all say the same thing, that you are so approachable. Can you tell me how you so easily move through language and cultural barriers?
How sweet is that? Yes, and I think that you have that ability as well, or you wouldn't be asking me. That you care about that. You care about reaching out to others. So I would say that what makes me approachable is the transmission that I give from me, which is that I like you. You're safe with me. And when it's a language I don't speak or a culture I don't know, I'm curious about it. But above all, I just use actually my humor. I sometimes play the fool. I ask for a word and I say the word. And when people think that you care about their language, they feel as if they know you. Because in fact, we know every one of the 8 billion people, one way or another, on this planet. So I break down those barriers, and sometimes, especially in airports, I will see people from different cultures or different places that don't speak a language that I speak, and I always engage with them energetically. I'm always sending out a smile that says, hello, here we are, and we're humans, we're friends, we're family. And so because I put that energy out, people feel as if I'm just like them. Of course, each of us is just like each other and not. But It is wonderful to extend a transmission and find that people respond to it. It doesn't matter what language we speak, there is the language of the heart. And we all know that language and we recognize it. And it makes us happy and feel comfortable with each other. So that's my unsecret that I extend to you with my loving heart to transmit to you that all of us are accessible to each other. Great love to each and all of you. Till next time.